happy Friday to you. We are in our shades of pink this morning, celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month with our friend and our family member now, we should say, Mr. Drew Pearson, NFL great.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Are also the honorary chairman for the Race for the Cure.
Yes.
Coming up on the 18th?
October 18th, yes, at North Park Center. We're excited. It's a countdown time, but there's still plenty of time to register for the race and support through donations to Coleman-Dallas.org.
We're going to get people geared up today for that.
Well, I knew a lot about breast cancer already because my sisters were diagnosed with that. I lost two sisters to breast cancer.
Wow.
My baby sister, Debbie, died at 44 years old, and she was detected with breast cancer in the 4th stage. And her life was only 6 months extended because it was detected so late. And even with the late detection, the advancement through research and chemo and treatments hadn't been advanced to where they are today. So she succumbed in 6 months period of time. Then through that, my other sisters decided to get themselves checked. I had 2 other sisters, and sure enough, Denise was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she was diagnosed in the 1st stage of breast cancer. Well, with being diagnosed in the 1st stage, and then with all the advancement in research to that point, her life was extended another 13 years. As a matter of fact, she was able to overcome the breast cancer. She succumbed to cancer because it had spread to other parts of her body. So through the efforts of Komen Dallas and the research that they do, it's amazing the advancements that they have made in the treatment of breast cancer. And when my sister, she lived with me for 6 years, Denise, so I saw it on a daily basis how it affects not only her, but families and the surrounding people that support her. And when I used to take her to chemo, it was just initially it was just a blanket chemo treatment. Everybody there has cancer, everybody gets the same treatment. But through the advancement of research, the treatments have become refined and defined to the need of that particular person.
That's awesome.
And so it was a great to know that the advancement in the research and all that is working. And that's why I want to be involved with this effort. Pat Smith, Mrs. All-Time Leading Rusher, last year was the honorary chair.
Mrs. All-Time Leading Rusher.
I love her title.
Mrs. 22.
That's right.
She did a great job last year in promoting this great cause, and hopefully this year what we're doing is taking her out of the mix and putting me into the mix. It's kind of like when Roger Staubach retired from the Cowboys in 1979. All we did was take him out of the offense and put Danny White into the offense.
Right.
And because everything was working so well anyway, he did not mess it up. Danny White. So hopefully I won't mess this up. But because everything's working so well, there's not a chance.
I love that there's still the NFL is so much still a part of your life. And, you know, I really love when we see the players being supportive of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, you know, wearing their pink. The team's always so supportive of the effort. That must make you feel good as an NFL member of the NFL, an NFL great. When you see that, having lost 2 sisters. It must warm your heart a bit.
It really does. And the NFL, you know, they have a tremendous influence on what people think and where they go and what they follow. And for them to step up and be involved in this effort, it's not a daily thing, it's not a weekly thing, it's a month-long effort to bring awareness to breast cancer. We just did a little ceremony before last week's game out on the field, and Tony Casillas' wife, Tamara, she's going through fight with breast cancer now, so we honored her on the field. And to see that, and then to see so many people in the stands supporting it through wearing pink. You know, I never seen so many pink Dallas Cowboy football jerseys that were in those stands for that game. But the NFL has really stepped up and brought a lot of awareness, a lot of eyes to this dreaded disease called breast cancer.
And then it trickles down into even the high school players. And then, like, I have a middle school boy that plays football, and just this week before the game, he said, "Mom, we got to run out to Dick's, and I got to get pink tape, and I need a pink mouth guard." And so the young kids get into it as well.
Well, and the awareness is so important. Like you said, and Komen, of course, has so much great information on their website. But things you might not think about. Men get breast cancer, 1 in 1,000. African American women tend to be diagnosed later, so their mortality rates are a little bit higher. There's a lot of great information on the website, right?
Oh, without a doubt. And anything you need as far as what hospitals, doctors, nutrition, and all that is available on the website. So, yeah, we're making a great effort to bring the end to breast cancer. We're not trying to slow it down or, you know, we're trying to find a cure. And that's what the race is all about.
Talking about that all morning, this morning for you, and telling you amazing stories and giving you good information that every woman, every man, every family member really needs. But can we just back up for a minute, because earlier I said that you're a family member now.
Yes.
Can we explain what that means?
Well, yeah, I'm part of the Channel 47 family. With, a show coming up in January called Drew Pearson Live.
Love it.
And we'll be on in the mornings. I believe it's from 10 to 11. I don't know if that's been finalized yet, but every Saturday morning.
Every Saturday morning.
Yeah,
okay,
Saturday morning, not every morning. That's all.
Are you telling us we're fired?
Did you know you just got?
Did you just,
you just got laid off?
Took our
That's
show.
kind of how like some players find out that they're no longer Dallas Cowboys
That's it.
when they show up for practice and don't see their equipment in the locker room.
Boy, I have some
that
stories
might be
to
a story
tell.
there.
Maybe he just told us he's the new 4th co-host, right?
Oh, is that what it is?
No,
There
this
you
will be
go.
on Saturday, starting in January, on Saturday mornings from 10 to 11.
And what sort of stuff will you guys talk about?
Well, talk about everything. Sports will be included, but we're trying to be a all variety type show. Entertainment, food, car segments, and all that different type of stuff that you know, make up what we see around here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Well, you're going to stick around with us for the next hour this morning and do the show with us, and we're just so glad you're here.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad y'all are dedicating this show today to breast cancer awareness.
Lots of good information and more with Mr. Drew Pearson after a quick break. And just a reminder, the Race for the Cure in Dallas is on October 18th. You can still get online, you can register, and just so important to do that. So we're back in a moment.